Okay, who needs shirts still? Okay, what size?
I think there's the 2XL goes to Chelsea.
Okay.
Thank you. Yay, I love shirts.
And if you all are not gonna get one today, I think she's gonna work
All
on
right.
getting you.
There you
all
go.
more. I did mention it.
3? Will a 3
No,
work?
it's the 4XL.
4. Okay, yeah, we didn't make them in that. And then I've got a small.
She can do the small, I can do the bigger.
Okay. Well, this is a 3, so let me get you one that works. Yeah. We'll get a list of everybody before I leave.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let me go ahead and maybe I can try it on or something like that. Because I've lost, 72 pounds, so.
Oh, nice. Congrats. That's awesome. Okay. You good to go?
Yeah, you can start.
Okay. Oh. All right. So the Bar Harbor guy. Is this the only size y'all carry it in? Is the 2?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So it comes in this beautiful bag right here. I love that it shows customers exactly what its use is for, that it's indoor and outdoor potting soil, and that they can use it for flowers, vegetables, so anything they eat and want to see as a beauty product. This guy has our lobster and crab shell compost in it, and we love that compost. It's our legacy product because it's kind of what got us started in the sustainability. So we're all about sustainability to the point where our founder, who was driving by a mussel farm, like where it's just like seafood discards, and this was in Maine. And he was like, it's just this mound of mussels. And he's like, we can do something with that. That's just such a waste. And so that's how we got founded. And so we've had a lot of iterations and different formula changes over the years from there. We are certified organic, and everything is certified before it ever even leaves the property we buy it from to come to us. So we start with that really rich lobster and crab shell compost. We add in lobster and crab shell meal as well, and that's the base of this. And then we add in additional lobster meal as well. And y'all will be getting some of that in pretty soon. The thing to know about it is it's super chitin rich, and that includes the soils as well. And what that chitin is going to do is it's going to add an organic, ready-to-use calcium charge in the soils, but also it's going to help that plant have a defense mechanism to resist pests and diseases. So you've got, it's ready for battle, right out of the bag, basically. I'm doing a potato trial right now with multiple soils. A couple weeks ago in the freeze, my potatoes died back because the leaves died off. This one right here, and I can show you pictures after we're done. Out of all of the soils, I've got like 10 containers. This is the one that's like really brought it all back to life. So it's incredible. It's got perlite in it, aged bark. So you want both of those for aeration. This is going to do the perfect job of hanging on to that water and then letting the excess go. The indoor-outdoor part of it just means that you can use it for anything. You want it to go in containers. You can also use it in ground. If there's going to be some mulch going over it to hide that perlite, it's just a visual aspect, but there's nothing you can't do with this. And then on the back of it, and this goes for all of our bags as well, if someone needs to know how much they need for their project, you can just flip the bag over and help them look at that, or we have a calculator on our website as well. I'm sure y'all probably have a little cheat sheet that you go off of too, just to be able to recommend it to them. This is my #1 seller, and I hope that it's one of y'all's #1 sellers too.
I think so far our #1 seller is the Acid Loving and the Rose.
And the raised bed, y'all bought in
raised
super heavy on the raised bed
really?
too.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
y'all
cool.
brought in 11 pallets on this last truck of it. So I know it's a good mover for you as well. Do y'all have any questions on this one before I move to the next? Yeah, please ask away, please.
So with this like lobster compost, like what does it really like doing? Like, is this like increasing like the acidicness, or like what is this really doing?
It's giving it a nutrient charge, so it does not have any, it won't have any pH
Okay.
elevation or decreasing on it. It's adding in tons of nutrients, calcium, chitin for the defense mechanism. And it's improving the soil biology. So it's something that we don't have naturally in our soils here. And so it's nice to be able to add a little bit of diversity in there, some nutrients that those plants otherwise wouldn't be getting.
Any more questions?
I just want to put it in there so that they can hear it.
No, yeah.
If it's acting as like a nutrient charge, can you treat it more like a soil conditioner and do like half that potting mix and then half of the native soil, or would you recommend mostly the potting mix?
You could use it as a soil conditioner. I would really go to our compost in there. There's a lime green bag in that catalog somewhere. Yeah, so that's the one that we would really use as a soil conditioner. Is there a certain project you're
Unfortunately,
thinking
we
of?
don't carry those.
Yeah, y'all don't carry that one.
No particular project, I was just wondering.
Okay, yeah, so with this one, you can mix it 50-50. Depends on the project you're doing, but there's nothing, you can't go wrong with this one. It is perfect for anyone doing first time gardening or planting projects. They can't go wrong with it. And my success in bringing back dead plants to life kind of proves that. It's like, oh my gosh.
So you're saying
So-
you can use this for the ground?
Yes and no. So it has perlite in it.
Okay.
And the visual aspect of that is nobody really wants to walk out and see little white specks all over the place. I would not use this
Okay.
one for in ground. We have some better options for those types of projects. But if somebody's just wanting one bag to do everything, then okay.
Any more questions? Any more questions?
All right. And we can always come back to.
Yes.
Kitty cat's sitting in on it too, huh? All right. So this one better answers your previous question. The in-ground garden soil is going to have the ability, you mix it in, but it's also going to, in sandy loams, hang on to that water, not let the drainage happen so fast that the plants can't grab onto those nutrients. But also in the clay soils, since it's got bark in there and peat, it's going to add some aeration and some structure. So it's going to hang on to enough of that water that we talked about, let the excess go. Tons of nutrients in here. It's got manure, and it's one of our top sellers. We call it one of our core fours. It's going to be good for planting everything, trees and shrubs. If you just need to re-amend some tired soils, revitalize them with this. OMRI certified organic, so whenever we think about what that means, from what we eat to what we wear and breathe every day, the last thing we need to worry about whenever we're playing and doing something we love is getting chemicals into our bodies. This is chemical free, so anybody can use it with peace of mind.
And doesn't it, like, it costs a lot of money to be certified, correct?
It does, and that's why there is more of a premium price on our products. But yeah, and it takes a lot to get certified. We've got 2 staff members who go around the country yearly just checking all of our sources and making sure everything's up to date. But more importantly, before we even go out there, we have a third party go out there. And so they're putting their hands in it, they're doing all the testing, and then we go and make sure that our ingredients are up to spec.
Just with the organic, that just means like no pesticide, no nothing.
No pesticide, no chemicals, so no Roundup, no, what's the new paraquat that they're talking about now? None of that. It is 100% organic, safe. Safe for the cats, safe for the kids. Paraquat is what they use on golf courses for weeds and such. So it's been linked to Parkinson's disease. So there's a lot of studies going around showing that anyone who lives within a certain radius, maybe a couple miles of a golf course, that they're, especially in men, are more susceptible to getting Parkinson's because of that. So there's a lot of information coming
But
out.
what do they use it for?
For weed control on golf courses, primarily is, but it's just I'm not sure what weeds it targets exactly, but it is
So it's like a pre-emergent or a post-emergent kind of thing?
it's an herbicide. I'm not sure which one of those. That's a good question. That's a good one to look into for sure.
But I heard the word herbicide, so it's like,
Yeah, yeah, exactly, for
Cancel
sure.
that.
Yeah, and to your point as well, we don't get any of those like tar covered. I'm looking at the street light pole out there. Some of that'll go into other products. None of that here. So what you get is truly organic and safe.
What is Cobscook?
Cobscook is a town in Maine. So all of these, the Bar Harbor pink bag that you just saw, the Castine Blend raised bed mix, which I haven't brought over yet because it's such a heavy bag and I was dreading it. That one, Cobscook, these are all towns in Maine. So that's where we were founded and we just kind of like to kick it back to them. Now that being said, everything that you guys stock is produced here in Texas. So we use native Texas inputs. Our plant is near Houston. And so we ship them our packaged goods, kind of like the tomatoes and vegetables, for example, fertilizer, the kelp meal that goes into it, the lobster meal. We ship them our inputs, and they use some native Texas products as well to create all of these. So don't let the name scare anybody off. Just let them know it's from Texas. I've asked them to do the Go Texan. I was like, we really need to stamp that Go Texan logo on it. And they're like, that's a lot more money. So, but yeah, no, I love being able to sell something that this state has produced as well. So, all right, any questions on this one?
So can I ask what exactly makes you different from Espoma?
I don't know a whole lot about
Unrealistic.
Espoma.
they have the certification. I don't think Espoma has.
Okay.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is there a certain product that you have in mind, and I can do a
No,
comparison and get
because
back
a lot
to
of
you?
these products they have too.
Yeah,
And
Espoma
it,
is labeled organic as well.
Oh, gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
that's why I'm wondering because I want to be able to be like because blah. Besides because it's also made in Texas. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
This one,
It's not only listed. I don't know.
What's the word? Is it certification?
so it's that OMRI, and don't ask me what it stands for, but that's the official certification for it. So there can be organic products, but if they're not certified, then you really don't know. You know, but you don't know.
We call it natural. We can't
okay.
really claim it, not unless they're certified.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
you're officially certified organic versus their natural.
We're officially certified, and this helps you guys out because we're not in any box stores. We're independents only, so they can't go to Home Depot, Tractor Supply, anywhere like that and get Coast of Maine products. I can find out a little bit more if you want to find out exactly which products maybe you want me to do a comparison on, then I'll let you know. But overall, as a whole, we use native Texas inputs, and we really love the product. We're all about the sustainability of everything. So even our packaging is recyclable. I don't know anybody who does that, but there's a fact.
Very conscious.
Yeah. Very.
Sales team, we gotta remember all of this.
And if you don't, just call me. I'm on the back of the catalog.
Well, this is gonna be posted too, so
Oh.
you can refer back to it.
Got it. I love it.
Because
All right.
sorry, the product you just told us, the one with the lobster, it just reminded me of land and sea because Espoma has land and sea, and so
Yeah.
that's kind of like where it equals in my mind.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. I'll have to look into that one
Yeah.
for sure.
No,
If-
but that's good. Then I can just say like you're fully organic. Even the bag can be, it's recyclable, biodegradable. And then it's from Texas. I don't know. I can say that about Espoma.
Yeah, and I don't know either. So, but yeah, and I'll find out a little bit more maybe on how they differ also.
Yeah.
So I've never flipped a bag of Espoma over to look at it, to be honest with you. So I need to do that though. Thank you for asking. I really appreciate it because it gives me something to look into as well. This is probably one of my favorite products out there. Tomatoes and vegetables, it's a light enough bag. My 93-year-old grandmother was helping me in my garden a few weeks ago, and she was able to carry these around, and she was having the time of her life. And so I know she's not the only one that would happen with. It shows folks exactly what its intended purpose is, but what it doesn't say on the bag that y'all have to tell them is abundant harvests and less watering. So it's got so much compost in it that it's gonna hang on to that moisture in the perfect amounts. It's got the aeration in there, so those roots are gonna be able to go down, find the nutrients, grow a healthy plant. It's got the ability to produce tons of flavor because it's gonna bring out the genetic potential of those plants, of the seeds that they've grown. And it's good for everything, vegetables, herbs, you name it. There's nothing you can't do with it.
Would you use it like for like a planter, like flower annuals too?
I would not. I would use our annuals for the flowers
Okay.
because it will have a different, it's got some different inputs in there. Our annuals has the fishbone meal and alfalfa meal, and we need those for those vibrant buds and blooms, just the healthy roots. It also has different amounts of the peat, everything that creates the structure and the water holding ability. So I would say no, we need to do something a little bit different for those guys. So,
You know what kind of compost that's in there?
our lobster and crab shell compost. We also have manure, certified organic from trusted farms that we have really good partnerships with. And it has peat and aged bark also. So you've got the aeration in there. This grows super good. As simple as it is, it really does the job that you want it to do. So
And do most of your products, do you guys use peat versus coco coir?
we've got, yes, yeah, it's mostly all peat. I do have one peat-free product for those folks that are ultra sustainable, especially.
Yeah.
It's very dense compost. It's vegan, so we use a different compost in it. We use a leaf mold compost instead of our lobster and crab shell so that we can keep it vegan. And that's a super heavy bag because it's about 30 to 40%. But that's the only one that we don't have peat
Which
in.
one? Which one is it?
It's called our Acadia blend.
I don't think we carry that.
You don't carry that one
Okay.
yet. These bags weigh, this one's less than 20 pounds easily. Some folks want to know how much the bags weigh. I can tell you the Cops Cook probably was a solid 20. These guys over here are in the probably 40 range, the 2 cubic foot, just in case you have anybody asking on that. How do y'all recommend planting tomatoes? Do y'all tell them to like do them deep, dig
Yeah, I
deep,
do.
like 8 inches? Yeah, okay. I would really appreciate. I will give you a pastry if you do. No, I'm joking. Yeah, that one right there. Thank you so much. All right, thank you, my hero. All right, so this is y'all's top seller from Coast of Maine based on this last truckload that you got. It's got pretty much the kitchen sink in it. It is for raised beds. And you can also, you'd asked earlier if there's anything else that we could do with products outside of just for in-ground. You could do this one in-ground. A fun thing that we add in here is biochar, and I love that because it just hangs on to the nutrients, to the water, and every single one of those water droplets that's encapsulated within that little element of biochar are nutrients, and then it just kind of acts as a little slow release fertilizer. So it does a fantastic job for everything possible. We add in kelp meal, lobster meal, earthworm castings, so you've got a super nutrient dense product here. Perfect amount of water holding and aeration, like what we had touched on earlier as well.
So with this product, does it have perlite? I'm assuming
This
no.
one does not have perlite.
Okay. That's good to know because there's some customers that comes in and wanting to know if there's a product that doesn't have a perlite. Like
Yeah.
we have one that is trying to do like a terrarium for the lizard.
Oh yeah, I think you asked
Yeah.
me about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one
Mentioned
does
that.
not have perlite. The only one out of the 4 that I've shown you so far is the potting soil that has perlite in it. The rest of them don't. So the acid loving and the roses and flowers that we're out of, that one does not have perlite in it either.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Yeah.
So if I put that in my flower bed, how long would the nutrients in there last? When do I have to top it off?
It depends on your soil that's there and how often you water, etc. So I would say, when is the last time that you did anything, like that you fertilized your bed? Do you know?
No. I'm just
Oh,
asking
you're just
for-
asking if somebody's asked.
for
Yeah. So what I would do is if they're doing a flower bed, I would go with one of our more in-ground specific ones, and then they're going to want to probably go ahead and fertilize right after as well. Even though it's got manure and all the nutrients in it, you still want to add in something as well.
Okay. And do you guys sell compost, just compost?
Yes, it's a lime green bag,
Yeah,
the
the one we
quaddy
don't
that's
have.
in
Yeah, the
there.
one we don't
Yeah,
have.
so that is I can answer that one a little better for you. That one, you're just going to want to go about 2 inches thick, 4 to 6 inches deep, and you can do it once a year. It doesn't take a whole lot. I've got some, if they're heavy producers and they're constantly working in those flower beds and they're just like going through plants in it, those plants are taking up all those nutrients. They require a lot of carbohydrates, and so topping with that quaddy is going to be great. And you can do that with
Because one
anything.
of the main questions I hear on the radio is, I'm planting a tree. What should I add into my soil? And Cook always says, tell them to add half compost and half of the original dirt, mix it in there, and then you can plant it back in.
Yeah, I would definitely say that is one that they want to look at for all those nutrients. He's not wrong, that's for sure. If you do want a specified planting mix, we do have one, and it's got oyster shell in it. So we compost those oyster shells for about a year so that the nutrients can be readily available once it's in the ground, and then it feeds for another 3 years with that calcium charge. So we're giving those roots and all of the cells in that plant tons of energy, nutrition, but also health. So it's just, we have mycorrhizae in it too. That's very important.
Yeah.
So I would look at that one if you have a lot of folks who are wanting to plant.
Is that the lime green one?
We don't have it yet.
You don't have
working
either
on
of
it.
Yeah, that's the lime green bag. Then.
Lime green.
We'll add that.
It's technically it's a fungus. So what it does is it gets onto the roots of the plants and it attaches itself kind of like a little glue in a way. So it's just going to bring in all of the nutrients, all the water. So it's going to help with all the moisture and nutrient uptake. And it's going to help those with our aeration. It's going to help all of the roots find its way down because we want those roots going down. We want them going deep. Whereas without mycorrhizae, it's going to happen just not as fast. So if you do a trial with mycorrhizae and one without, you're going to see a huge impact in the roots. In some plants, it's just like circling in that pot, and then in others, it's doing exactly what it would normally do without it.
I think Billy has a question.
Yes, Billy.
So azaleas, camellias, berries, hydrangeas, all acid-loving items. Your Costa Maine acid-loving is labeled as garden. Can we use it in container?
Yes, absolutely. So you can do it in the ground or in a container.
Okay.
It doesn't have any perlite in it, and it comes out of the bag at 5.4, 5.6 pH, so it's ready to go. No mixing is required.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. Thank you.
You want to talk about those two products that we don't have on hand?
There's a beautiful purple bag, and that's the acid loving. And it's going to be good for in-ground or in containers, either one. It's labeled for ferns, anything berries-wise, rhodiolas, azaleas, anything that wants that lower pH. The other one is the roses, and it comes in a 20-quart bag. It's a little bit on the lighter weight side, so anybody can carry that around. The other one is the roses and flowers. It's that really pretty pink bag. And we add in alfalfa meal to it, so you've got a really good organic, friendly nutrient charge coming out of that. So what it's going to do, add alfalfa meal in it's going to help with all those blooms, and it's going to help with the blossoms, it's with the plant growth, because since it is for a perennial, it takes a lot of carbohydrates, a lot of nutrition, sugars, et cetera. And so all of our products are designed for specific needs in some ways, with the exception of this one. This one's a pretty good do-it-all. But if somebody does have a specific gardening need, go with exactly what it says on the bag because it's designed for that purpose.
Any more questions? Okay. You want to talk about the
Yep.
tomato?
So you guys are going to be getting in some of our fertilizers and amendments as well. You can kind of see, sorry, thanks. I'm going to go grab that tomato bag because I want to show this really fast. So on the fertilizers that y'all get in, you can see how it's all color matched. So ready to go. So the roses and flowers is the same way, pink and pink, purple and purple for the acid loving. And the tomatoes and vegetables, this one has a 1% calcium charge coming out of the bag. It's not enough to sustain it. This has an 8% calcium charge, and it shows the customers right there on the front of the bag. So
And that helps with the blossom. And
with blossom end rot, yeah, with root structure, cell health of the tree, etc. So blossom end root rot, the blackening of the fruit. And these are made out of lobster and crab shell. Well, I'll say that they're all a little bit different. Some of them, like the Stonington that you're going to be getting in, flip that bag over when you get it because it's really cool. It's got mycorrhizae in it, earthworm castings, kelp, all the things, lobster and crab shell, and it's got wood biochar as well that we touched on. This one is a little bit more limited. We've got the poultry manure in there, feather meal for extra protein, worm castings. So it is very nutrient dense and it's going to be ready to go right out of the bag. This one is kind of it's a mix between a powder and a granule. It's going to have a fishy smell to it, not overpowering. None of the soils have that fishy smell though. So if anybody's asking, like, is it going to stink up? Not at all, because it's composted down so well.
any questions? We don't have that product here.
You don't.
It's coming.
We'll work on
It-
it.
it-
We'll work on it.
It's coming, yeah. So our team up in Maine, we made these by hand. We packaged them by hand, so they're very near and dear to our hearts. I hope the same, that you kind of get that fuzzy feeling too. Knowing that machines didn't do this, that love went into it. So that being said, we are a small team, and the launch has taken a lot longer than what we anticipated, but they're coming.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
I hope that was very helpful. Again, I'm on the back of the catalog. If a customer comes in and you want an answer right away, call me. I hope I can answer and I'm not stuck somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you ASAP though, because I'm here for you guys.
Well, if you have questions, let me know because I can contact her.
Probably the better way to do it. Go through
Yes.
management.
Yeah. And then I believe Adrian brought some
Yes,
breakfast.
tons of assorted pastries over there. So I really appreciate you guys sitting in and listening and your support and
Yeah.
partnership.
Thank you, Adrian.
You bet. Thank you. Appreciate all of you.